This is the lesson for the mind map on human rights abuse. Please follow the mind map. They are available at Google Classroom. What is human rights abuse and what is human rights? We'll discuss. Human rights is all rights that we have as humans in the world. It's our responsibility to act in such a way not to hurt others or infringe on their rights as humans. Therefore, we have responsibilities. Human rights ensure that you are treated with fairness, tolerance, dignity, and respect. Means no one can take that away from you. You have a right to life, bodily safety, as well as protection from injury, as well as the responsibility not to harm others in your process. You're also allowed to say and think and feel how you feel, freedom of religion, as well as freedom of speech, and freedom to be educated. In some countries, that is taken away based on who you are, gender-wise. It's our right to protect other people's rights and keep our responsibilities so we all can live in safety and in peace. Universal Declaration of Human Rights was written in 1948 by the United Nations. It is a document stating that everyone has a right to be treated as a human, to stop abuses, especially after the Second World War. Everyone that has signed it, remember, if you don't sign it, the document means nothing to you, but if you have signed it, you have to follow the rules, and that includes international human rights laws and agreements, which means you can be charged in a criminal court in Den Haag in the Netherlands, and you can be sentenced through them for doing human rights abuses. In South Africa in 1993, our Bill of Rights was part of our constitution. It means any human rights abuse in South Africa will be punishable by law. And in 1994 in the election, it was accepted as Chapter 2 of our constitution. What is human rights abuse? Is when you treat someone against their human rights by, for instance, taking away the dignity, by embarrassment, that type of thing. That's seen as a human rights violation. It can be done by a person, like a person that's bullying people, or taking a dictator that takes away the rights of his people. It can be done by an organization or by a government, for instance, Chinese or North Korea. Different violations occur in different countries to different communities. You have the situation in, for instance, Burma, where Christians are being hunted down by the government because the government discriminates against them and see them they don't have a right to that religion because the government doesn't believe in religion. How do we help out people or counter strategies to stop human rights violations? When it happens, we must act. We mustn't look away and say it's not my problem. It's everyone's problems because it will spill over to other people. Counter strategy means things we need to do to change people's behavior. We as protectors, men and women, must act peacefully and promote and protect human rights by following our responsibilities. If we take our responsibilities, we won't infringe on the rights. You have organizations like Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, the South African Human Rights Commission, where you can lay complaints against people that you feel might have infringed your rights, and they can be punished by law. There are some individuals that were promoting human rights. Mother Teresa did it in India by working for the rights of the poor, making sure that poor people can survive. Here in South Africa, we had Nelson Mandela that fought for the end of racial discrimination, i.e. apartheid, and he became president and he tried his best to stop all this nonsense. Thank you.